Page 84, actually it's page 83, 84, exercises 5.1, 5.2, and 5.3. I'm going to cover them all here. In exercise 5.1, they're talking about developing thumb control. I'm not real big on developing thumb control, but the book is covering it, so you can read all about it on exercise 5.1 and just have a ball. I don't go into exercising like they're suggesting, but I know a lot of teachers do. So I'm not comfortable in teaching you that kind of stuff. I suggest you read it and do the best you can based on their description. I have nothing more to offer on that. On exercise 5.2, again, is similar, but now you have to hold some fingers down while you do it. This is kind of similar to the Kesavitsky, is that the name? Method. He was a piano player and a pedagogue who had his own method of training piano students, and he was big on you hold fingers down and just work one finger at a time while you're holding the others down. For instance, if I just play a 5-finger position, I'm going to hold them all down. First I'll work the thumb, then I'll work the next finger, and then the next finger. And he was real big on that and developing fingers. Frankly, I don't agree with that at all, but that's their way. And that's similar to what 5.2 is doing here, is you're holding, starting with the left hand, you're holding 3 and 5 down, or 5 and 3 I should say, and you're working the thumb. Notice the accent. These little things make big difference in music, so it's the little things you got to look for. It's the accent. You have to play it that fast. The idea is to work the thumb, to get the accustomed to the thumb moving around. Right hand, the same thing. So knock yourself out on 5.2. Let's go to 5.3. I want to talk about that one. The idea behind 5.3, even though it may not seem like it, is we're working the thumb some more. Thumb has to do has to cover multiple keys. For instance, right there in the first line, it's the right hand. You're in C position, obviously, and you're just playing a C chord at first. Forget the rhythm. We'll just play the notes. Second measure, your thumb going down. Again. Got to move up a little bit. Now, even if you have fat fingers, you should still be able to do this because you're playing the E, and there's no black note on both sides of the E, so you got a little more room there. And now, third measure, you got to go up a little bit. Fourth finger, third finger. Follow their fingering. You're moving around just a little bit. Second line, the left hand's going to get it. Oh boy. 2 on the next measure, second finger. It's like the little fingers going around. Isn't this nice? Both hands, yay team. We're here. Well, it's written here in the right hand, but you're going to go up an octave. In the left hand, we're way up here. So you're working that. And then the last line, bass clef in both staves, so now you're way down here. So the idea is, and I like this, you're practicing them in the middle of the keyboard, and you're practicing them in the upper because it will feel different. And you practice them in the lower because that will also feel different. And yes, you need to practice these things in the extremes of the keyboard as well as in the middle. It's good practice. Any of these exercises they've done that is not a piece, it's just an exercise. You can move it to any of these octaves and play it there and get an idea of the feel of playing at the extremes of the keyboard. And that's what that's about.